Hi everyone, my name's Hazel Cottrell from the Creative Content Company, and I thought we'd talk a little bit about LinkedIn, what you should use it for, why you should use it, and some little tips as well of why I use it and how I use it. Hello, my name's Hazel Cottrell, and I'm from the Creative Content Company. Firstly, sorry I've dropped my phone. I'm trying to record on my phone. I've got a really cool stand, but I've also got a really cool phone case that means everything slips. So apologies for that. So LinkedIn for business is really, really good. You don't just need to use it for recruitment. And these are some top tips that you might need and might find useful for LinkedIn without using the paid account. So that's kind of why I wanted to pop on and talk about it now. So let's start from the beginning. Connections on LinkedIn. When I get connections from LinkedIn, I like to find out who they are. Now, when you send a connection request on LinkedIn using a computer or PC, you've got the option to personalise that request. And I'd highly recommend that you do personalise that request. When you do it on your mobile phone, it's a little bit trickier to find. It is there, so do look for it. It's just a little bit trickier to find, unfortunately. But it is really, really worthwhile. When I get connections that I don't recognise, I send them a message to try and find out who they are and how I can sort of why they've connected with me and what I can do to help them. Excuse me. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about that, but I also want to talk about LinkedIn as a whole. So LinkedIn is really, really good for B2B, business to business sales. If you are a business that sells to a business, LinkedIn is the place to be. It's really, really good for you. So I've got a few stats I just wanted to read out to you to just show you the importance of LinkedIn. Let's take my coat off, my cardigan off. Right, LinkedIn drives more traffic to business blogs and sites than any of the other social media platforms. It's reported that 90% of the social traffic was driven from LinkedIn to B2B websites and blogs. So if you are blogging, LinkedIn is a great place to back that up and to get more traffic to the website, to get more people to know about you. So just to briefly explain how I use social media, I use social media as a way to direct more traffic to my website. On LinkedIn, there's this much about me, and then I link back to the website so they can find out more about me, find out more about me, what I do, my business, and what my business does. So that's why I find social media really useful, and that's kind of what you need to bear in mind when you're listening to this as well. Just some more stats to share with you. Have a photo. Some people just have the little icon, the little grey body. Yeah, fine. But if you have a picture, it has been reported that you can get 11 times more views on your LinkedIn profile by showing that photo. I just kind of feel if you're going to go networking and you went with a paper bag on your head, it's unlikely people will talk to you. They might just avoid you. You're not very memorable, or potentially you are memorable but for all the wrong reasons. Your face is what people remember. They'll see you on social media, on LinkedIn, and they'll realise who you are, they'll remember meeting you, and they'll accept that connection request. And that's also how relationships build. They feel like they know you. If they talk to you on LinkedIn before they go networking, they'll recognise your face from LinkedIn and recognise you when you go networking. It's also reported that 200 conversions per minute occur in LinkedIn groups. LinkedIn groups can be really good. They are really, really hard work as well. So just be aware of that. It's also important to realise, so to try and explain it in the easiest way possible, on Facebook you need to have a personal profile, and with your personal profile you can set up a business account. Now only this many people that like your page will see that Facebook post if you're doing it organically, if you're not paying for those paid ads. On LinkedIn it's the complete opposite. Everyone's going to see the news feed, the stuff you put on your personal page, but not on the business page. So personally, I would recommend posting on your personal page instead of a business page, because you get more people view it, more people see it, more people engage with it, and more click-throughs to your website, which will hopefully lead in more conversions for you. So what happens when you get a connection request? So we've already said when you send a connection request, make sure you include add a note, which is what it's called. Click on add a note and include something about you, why you want to connect with them. Hi, I'm Hazel, I saw your profile, I like what you're posting, I thought the joke was really interesting, what the article you shared was really interesting, please can I see more of it? Something like that. That then gives the person that's receiving it a reason to connect with you, because you are then a real person. But when you receive them, what should you do? Is it the case of a numbers game and you just click accept to everyone that sends you a request? Personally, I don't think so, and I've written numerous blog posts on this because it's probably one of my bugbears. So personally, I recommend that you So what do? I have 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe requests on a daily basis. To all of those, 3 times a week or 2 times a week minimum, I will reply, good morning, blah, blah, blah. Thank you very much for your connection request. However, without a personalised message, I don't know who you are. I don't know the reason for the connection request, and I don't know how to help. I'll then include a link to my blog post. Might be something that I think will be useful to them, might be a networking event that I'm attending that I think might be of interest to them, or it might just be a link to a blog post about LinkedIn and why I think it's so important to include a personal message. I will then send that 2 to 3 times a week for 4 weeks. When it gets to 4 weeks, I will send a final message that says, I've sent you a load of messages, tried to engage with you, I've had nothing back. I can only presume this was sent in error or you don't want to connect with me anymore. I delete the request. If people aren't going to use Facebook, if they aren't going to use LinkedIn or social media for a month, then do you really want them as a connection? Are they going to bring any benefit to you or your business? It's all well and good having 6,000 people that like your page, but what are you going to get from that? If you don't know why people follow you, you don't know what to post that will engage with them, that will really attract their attention and will want them to get to use you. So I highly, highly, highly recommend you only connect with people that you know or you want to do business with, people that share stuff of interest, or people that could be your existing clients or your potential clients in the future, kind of your target audience. So be really, really careful when looking through those connection requests. Don't just click accept, accept, accept. Think about who you're connecting with, what they might want to hear from you, and the sorts of things you can share. So they are my LinkedIn tips. If you have a look at our website, www.creativecontent.company, if you then go to blog, you'll see I've got loads of blog posts about LinkedIn. As I said, it's my bugbear. I said it was my bear bug actually. But as I said, it's my bugbear. I find it infuriating when people send requests and they've just, it's kind of a numbers game. For me, LinkedIn isn't a numbers game. It's a really good social media platform and an incredible marketing tool that I get a lot of work from. And I feel that's because I do it the right way. Now, everyone's got their own opinion and you're completely entitled to your own opinion. This is my opinion. I think it works and that's why I recommended it like that. So, top tips to end on. On your LinkedIn account, have a photo. You'll get 11 times more views, which can hopefully lead to more work for you. Remember that 90% of the social media traffic driven to B2B sites and blogs was from LinkedIn. So that's really important to remember as well. There's a reason I get most of my sales from it. Remember to include a note when sending requests on LinkedIn. And remember to check why people are connecting with you. Don't just click accept, accept, accept. Think about why they might want to connect with you. Ask them why they want to connect with you. Start that conversation and hopefully that'll work out really well for you. If you need any social media training or you want some social media management or we post on your LinkedIn account for you, then just let me know. It's Hazel Cottrell at the Creative Content Company. Email address hazel@creativecontent.company and the website address is www.creativecontent.company. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be sharing this everywhere and hopefully you'll hear from me again. As you know from last week, I'm trying to do 1 video every single week. So hopefully I'll stick to that, but we've done one on a Monday, so we can definitely get one done this week. Thanks so much for joining me, everybody. Have an awesome day. Have a fantastic week, and we'll speak soon. Cheers. Bye.